What's going on, guys? Andrew Piluk here, back with another video, and this one is going to be super fun. I'm going to be recapping my trip to the Maple Leafs training camp for 2018 in Niagara Falls. It was such a great time. I'm going to be showing you guys autographs, photos throughout the entire video so you guys can see some pictures of me with some players of the Toronto Maple Leafs from the current team and the alumni, giving you guys a bunch of cool stories, talking about the people I went with. It's going to be action-packed video. I will also mention my absence in this video. It has to do with me being sick. I've said it before, but you'll get an update. So I haven't prepared this video. I'm literally going right off the top of the dome. I'm going to give you guys, a freestyle type of video, I guess, and show you guys autographs and jerseys, all that cool stuff. So make sure you stick around if you're a Leafs fan. One thing I want to say before I start the video, because it's been something that I really wanted to say. There were some people at the event that came up to me and said, "Hey, I love the videos," or waved at me and said, "Hey, I love the videos." Thank you so much. You have no idea how much that means to me. I literally went into there expecting nobody to say anything. I mean, I don't expect to be, a rock star type of person, but that's how you guys made me feel like. And it was so awesome. So thank you so much for saying you like the videos. If you were one of the people that said hi, please say something down below. I'd love to get in contact with you and send you guys something, because I do recognize the faces, so don't try any funny stuff. But if you were one of the people that said hello, please let me know down below so I can send something your way. And it won't just be something, an autograph from me. I would never do that because I'm not at that level. I just want to send you guys something cool. I'll find some, and I have ideas already, so please let me know down below, because that really meant the world to me. Let's just recap the entire weekend. So a lot of you guys know the Maple Leafs were doing training camp in Niagara Falls. If you didn't, I've said it multiple times. And it was a lot of fun. I was there with producer guy Phil, aka Arcade Regiment, who is one of the best YouTubers out there, one of my good friends. And he's a top tier elite YouTuber in my eyes, and a lot of people out there, you guys know that. And I was also there with Kyle, aka Fat Sexy Canadian, on Twitter. Leave out the fat part. He's just the sexy Canadian in my eyes. You know what I mean, Kyle. And we also got a surprise. Well, for me it was a surprise. I didn't know he was coming to the last second, but Hockey Circle, we seen him at the alumni game. That was super cool. Sat with him, and I was with my grandparents and my sister and my mom as well. And I don't know if you can tell now, but you might not be able to even see. Yeah, you could probably see a bit. My neck is burnt. My face was worse. You could probably still tell a little bit, but we stood outside for the longest time on Sunday. But let's start on Thursday. I got to Niagara Falls. We went, took some pictures outside. Somehow my grandma was able to get us tickets for the entire weekend, and thank you to her and my grandparents for coming, and everybody for hanging out, my mom, my sister as well. I can't stress that enough for everybody for hanging around and having so much fun, because it was amazing. But we got there, I took some pictures outside and stuff like that, and we got the tickets, so that meant that we were good, but we wanted to make sure we were one of the first people in line the next day, because Friday was when it all started. So, Friday morning, we are in line by like 5:45. We're in line at 5:30, and the doors didn't open till like 10:30. So we were in line for quite a bit. But around 6 o'clock, a little bit after that, we hear a voice, and none other than Mike Babcock comes out. And he's like, "Oh, you guys, do you wet the bed or something here? You guys are all in line. Let's get some pictures and some videos." So I was like, oh man, this is so great. Mike Babcock, I wanted to meet him for so long. Took some pictures with everybody, some autographs. Super nice guy. What you would expect. Amazing. So I got a picture with him, and like I said, there will be pictures and stuff on the screen, so I don't have to always say, here's the photo. It's going to be floating on the screen. Everything will be. So that was the first big thing. Then Rick Vive was out there. It was really cool to see him. I didn't get a picture with him. He was just going around, and there was a lot of kids, so I was like, okay, leave it over to there. And it's funny because probably none of them really knew who he was, but the adults were taking the photo, so they were probably like shoving their kid over there. But I also met Kyle Dubas, which was super amazing. Me and Fat Sexy Canadian, the other Kyle, were like, oh damn, I just want to hug that man. He actually tossed a rally towel to Phil, which was super awesome. Holy, this video is going to be so long. I'll try to speed it up a little bit, but Kyle Dubas, took a picture with him. Very, very friendly, super nice. And I was also on City TV. Kyle also, like Fat Sexy Canadian, sorry, I'm talking about two Kyles at once here, sent me the photo, like screenshot of me. They posted it on YouTube, and it was obviously on TV as well. We were on TV on multiple different stations because they were showing the line. And I actually was in the video with Kyle Dubas, which was super cool. And I'm going to say super cool and awesome way too many times. Anyways, so we were in line, just waiting, and I know I'm going to forget some stuff, which is terrible. I really hope I don't forget too much. They had a water truck out there, which was awesome, rally towels, all that cool stuff, and they were busing kids in because it was Kids Day on Friday, but we did end up getting in. There was some donations we have to give, which was totally fine. We got each other every other day there. And so we were in, and we were watching some of the scrimmages, going back and forth, the practices, and then Phil went to go use the bathroom, and we noticed that when he came back, I was like, dude, where were you? He's like, man, I just met like 4 players. So we just went down there to the barricade, and we hung around there for the rest of the day because we were like, we definitely got to try to meet some players. So I'm hoping my story isn't out of whack, because if it is, I apologize. But we went down there, and we were like, okay, like, let's try to get some autographs. So I had bought some pucks. I didn't get them autographed till the next day, but the first jersey that I got signed out of the entire event, and also I'll post a photo real quick first of my grandpa's hat. He got signed by a ton of players. I'll put it on the screen right now. I was holding it out, my grandma was, and we were just trying to get as many signatures on there as well from a lot of the players on the team, and hopefuls in the next couple of years from the Marlies, because the Marlies were there as well. But so we were standing by the barricade because they were coming from the rink to their weight training, like their training room, and then they were able to go back. So most of them were signing on their way back to the dressing room. And the first big name on a jersey that I got, and I'll show a photo of him right now, was Mitch Marner. He stopped and he signed my jersey. So we were talking to Mitch. My grandma was holding most of the jerseys, so that way I could hold other stuff and whatever. So it was super cool. So there it is right there. He gave me a real nice autograph on the 6 right there. Mitch Marner of the Toronto Maple Leafs. I'm super psyched about this one. That it was on this jersey here, like the outdoor game one that they played against Washington. And oh man, he gave me a beautiful signature. I was very happy about that. And you know, I had brought a couple jerseys, and I'll show you guys pictures with some of the players later on because, excuse me, I didn't get pictures with a lot of them till Sunday. But that was the first one autograph I got signed. I think that was the only thing I got signed that day besides my grandpa's hat that we kept putting out there because I wanted to ensure that I got the stuff that I really wanted, and then I could give the hat to basically a bunch of players so that way we would both get autographs. So we were going back and forth with that. We got some cool photos, but Phil was meeting a lot, Kyle was meeting a bunch, but Kyle was super gracious for most of the weekend of going to the rinks and watching and saying, hey, this squad's coming up, look out for them, because he got to watch a lot of the scrimmages. I'm low-key kind of jealous because I missed quite a bit, but he was sacrificing getting autographs and stuff until Sunday, which was super cool and super nice of him, so thanks again, Fat Sexy Canadian, aka Kyle. But yeah, that was Saturday. We met a ton of guys, talked to a bunch of people, and like I said, that was just a really, really cool experience. Oh wait, that was Friday. That was Friday. I can't forget. That was Friday. Sorry, I keep thinking it was Saturday. Saturday was the next day. Okay, so all those stories were Friday. Saturday, we went back in the morning again. Stood in line for a bit. Kyle and Phil were there a little bit earlier than us, and they held a spot in line. That's when I talked to a couple people that were watching the videos, and again, I just can't believe that even happened. I really appreciate that. So Saturday, we were back at the barricade. We were like, nope, we're not even going to watch the scrimmages. We just want to see what everybody's signing. We want to try to get as many autographs as possible, and boy, was it a successful day. I'll show some photos throughout when I'm talking about certain players that I was able to get autographs from. And I'll start off with the pucks because I kind of want to go in order of how freaking awesome it was, even though I love all the players that signed for me. I'm starting off with 2 of my favorite players. So the first puck that I'll show you that I got autographed was by Jake Gardiner. I know a lot of people, hopefully this will focus. What the heck is going on here? I gotta touch the camera. There we go. So that's a Jake Gardiner signed puck. I know a lot of people don't really like him. I am a huge fan of him, so it was so awesome to be able to get this puck signed by him. And he was super nice about it as well. I got to get back into focus here. This camera's going to go in and out of focus in this video, I bet. We were meeting a ton of guys like Garrett Sparks, and again, I'll show pictures throughout because I met them all on Sunday too. The next puck that I got signed was by my favorite forward on the team. This is also controversial because not a lot of people are big fans of him. But Nazem Kadri, oh my god, please puck, can you please focus? Oh, touch autofocus canceled, that's not good. Okay, there we go, Nazem Kadri on this puck. So I got Gardiner and Kadri on pucks, met them both, super nice guys. And like I said, I met them again on Sunday, so that's when I got photos. I was just trying to get autographs mostly on Saturday in the morning because a lot of the players were signing, pretty much everybody. It's just you had to be lucky for them to stop for exactly for you because there were a ton of people there. So, like I said, I got the Marner one done on Friday. But Saturday is when I got all the rest of my jerseys signed. So the next one that I got was, again, one of my favorite players on the team. I love this guy. You guys know I do. I believe this was the first Adidas jersey I ever got. I think it was. And it was sent in by Mark, I believe. Really appreciate that again. Still can't believe it. I got an autograph by Conor Brown. Very, very nice guy. He was talking, said nice jersey. Of course, the Adidas jersey on the blue Maple Leafs one. Very nice signature, number 28. Super happy about that. So I had 2 jerseys signed already. The fun does not stop. You guys know that I was looking for the big guns. You guys know one of my newest jerseys. And unfortunately, there was a lot of people pushing. And I didn't notice until the last second, but my marker got... You know how when you hit a marker into something and the tip kind of gets pushed into the cap, not the cap, but like the main piece of the pen? Well, John Tavares came up, and unfortunately, it was very, very dull, or like kind of messed up when he came over, but you can still see the 91. It is kind of messed up. It kind of looks like squiggles, but if you see it in front of your face, you'll notice that the signature's better than it really looks on the jersey, but I'm still really happy because I got to meet him. John Tavares signed my freaking jersey. I was so excited. My grandma, again, like I said, she was holding them, so she was getting them over there. But a very, very, very nice guy. And John Tavares is a Toronto Maple Leafs, and he signed my jersey. Quick story time I want to tell. Garrett Sparks, formerly of the Guelph Storm, Toronto Marlies, Calder Cup champion, was literally the nicest guy ever. He did the nicest thing I've ever seen. Long story short, there was a woman there, an older woman, that had a sign that said, "My son is in the military. Can you please, John Tavares, sign my jersey?" So, Tavares hadn't come out yet, so this was before I got my jersey signed. And, you know, it's really good because there was a lot of people pushing and kids and stuff. She would have got trampled. And Sparks seen the sign, and he was talking to everybody that he could, and he said, "I don't really know him that well yet, but let me see what I can do." He went in there. We could see him talking to Dubas. He comes back, grabs the jersey, goes back in there, gets the Tavares jersey signed for this woman, and then they brought her out a signed puck, I believe, as well. So, Garrett Sparks, hats off to you. I can't take my hat off right now because my hair is just all over the place, but Garrett Sparks is the man. He was when I seen him in Guelph as well. I time kept with him once, and he was so nice. Class act. We were clapping for him as he came back out. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Garrett Sparks, you're the man. Class act. Thank you so much for that. I didn't even know the woman, but we were all saying, "Hey, you know, we got to get this girl or this woman her jersey signed because John Tavares and her son and the military." I was like, "You got to do it." So we got that, which was awesome, awesome, awesome. Congratulations, Sparks. You deserve everything that's coming to you because you're a great guy. The next jersey I got signed was probably the one that I really wanted the most. I wanted Tavares so much, and I wanted Brown and Marner, and of course Kadri and Gardiner on the pucks, but I was like, this guy's going to be impossible to get an autograph from. And just so happens I got it done. Austin Matthews, signed jersey. Signed. Unfortunately, I didn't get a photo with him, but we did get to talk to him and get the jersey signed real quick. Very, very nice. Also, just Matthews was stopping for a lot of people, and he was just, again, I can't say it enough, a nice guy. Another really, really nice guy was Connor Carrick throughout the weekend, signing for just about anybody. and he was the nicest guy. My grandma was talking to him and said, thank you so much for signing. And he was like, no, thank you for coming. I appreciate it anytime. A lot of the players were like that. The Toronto Maple Leafs organization, this is why I love you guys. This is why I love the team, because you guys just were so great with the fans. The kids were excited, signing autographs, taking photos the whole weekend. I'm so happy. I cheer for the best, team in the world. In my eyes, you guys can disagree if you're not Leafs fans. I'm biased as hell. You guys know that when it comes to the Toronto Maple Leafs. I love them. They're my team. And they were just signing autographs. Okay, so let's keep it going here. Saturday night was the alumni game. That's where I went with my mom, my sister, Hockey Circle, who was there, which was super cool. He was in a Leaf jersey, by the way, guys. He was in a Leaf jersey, and guess what? He was saying, "Go Leafs, go." Montreal people, you gotta get on him. But anyways, I really like that guy. He's super nice. It was a pleasure to meet him. And Phil and Kyle were there as well. We had a great time seeing guys like J.S. Aubin. I didn't even know he was on the alumni team. Mike Koska was there. Nick Antropov, Darcy Tucker, of course, Cujo, Sittler. They were both coaches, Gilmore, L.A. Afraidy. Like, there was just a bunch of names there. It was super awesome to watch that, against the, oh my god, I think they were military that they were facing, Burden. It was military. Thank you for your service. Awesome stuff. And, that was how Saturday night ended. Sunday was the long day because we ended up going inside for a little bit to watch a practice, and then we were right outside all day for the Leafs barbecue, and that's where we got a ton of photos, and you guys will be seeing them on the screen. I met so many players. They were so gracious to take pictures, and I had so much fun. I got pictures with Tavares out there, Brown, Janssen, Kapanen, you name it. I was meeting everybody. I had so much fun out there, even though it was wicked hot. Like I said, like my neck, back of my legs, my arms, everything was just burnt. I was really feeling it yesterday. And oh man, how could I even forget this part of the story? As I'm telling the story, I might as well just put photos on here, so don't skip over it, because you don't have to listen to me, but there's a lot of photos from the team that are going to be posted here. So I've said it before in other videos, I was sick for a really long time, for a couple weeks, and I wasn't sure what it was. I went to a doctor, didn't know what it was, went to the hospital. They only did ultrasounds and blood work, and they couldn't find nothing. So I was still feeling the pain in it on Saturday night. I ended up going to the hospital again in Niagara Falls, which it was weird. I think some people noticed me there as well, but they didn't say nothing, which was super funny. Unless they were talking smack about me, but that's up to them. They can do whatever they want. But I went in there and they're like, okay, you need to get a CAT scan. So I was like, damn. I was a little nervous about that. I got it done, and they found out that I had a hernia. Well, I still do, obviously. So I've been feeling kind of crappy. That's why there haven't been uploads, because I was going to upload while I was at the camp, because you guys were interested in seeing some of the stuff. I know people were asking for videos, but I was very sick while being out there, and I was trying to be as happy as possible, but I was hurting all weekend. I'm still in a lot of pain. I can't really do much now. Can't lift anything. So I'm going to be making videos because I have all this time now. So, and I wanted to get this out as soon as possible because you guys have been so supportive, and it was a lot of fun. But that was on Saturday night, but hopefully you guys have been seeing the photos here, because this video is getting super long. And Sunday, like I said, was just a lot of fun meeting players, alumni, current members of the team. I also met Chris Johnston out on one of the days, Joe Bowen, which you guys probably already seen photos of that at some point, or maybe now. Just so nice. Everybody was so nice. And I don't know what else. I'm just trying to make sure I figure everything out so I don't, mess up and forget something. I just had an amazing weekend. The barbecue was nice. My mom was constantly having to take the rally towel and put water on it. We were all getting each other water. And thanks to my mom for getting, some more food and some water and stuff for everybody. That was super clutch and super nice, so thank you. And my sister was trying to help me get photos because I missed Kadri the first time. She helped me get Kadri later on. I also went to take a selfie with Morgan Riley and clicked the wrong button, and by the time I turned around, he was gone. So I missed out on Morgan Riley, but I met so much of the team. I had talked to him the day before anyways. I just didn't get a photo. Man, I've talked a lot. 20-minute video at least. And wow, this was an amazing experience. Although I was sick and I'm still not feeling the greatest, lots of fun. So hopefully I didn't miss anything. Nikita Zaitsev spilled Gatorade on Phil. He probably is going to talk about that at some point. What else happened? I don't know. Just everybody was having a good time. So if you were there and you didn't say hi to me, what were you doing? I just love talking hockey. It doesn't even matter if you didn't say you watched the videos. I just love talking about the Leafs. We were talking to everybody in line. Hopefully the next time I'm at a game or something, I'll be at the Leafs preseason game on Friday. So if you're there, say hello. You don't even have to say you watch the videos. Just come up and say go Leafs go and give me a high five or something. But anyways, thank you guys so much for the support. If you're new, make sure you subscribe. Love to have more hockey conversations with you. Join the squad. I also met Paul Hendrick. Damn, there we go. I've interviewed him before, but I forgot. Okay, so that photo you've probably seen too. Okay, let's end the video. Click the notification bell. I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Hopefully I didn't forget anything. Peace.